Welcome to iReview, where I review everything on Netflix. Today I'm reviewing a new Netflix series called Workin Moms. The show consists of 13 22-minute episodes. Here's a quick peek at the series. Workin Moms follows four women shortly after having a baby and dealing with going back to work and trying to figure out how to make it all work. Motherhood, wife, and career are a lot to handle, and although we often hear that women can have it all, this show shows how hard that really is. The show was created and stars Catherine Reitman. She comes from a comedy-rich family, including her father, Ivan Reitman. And if you don't know him by name, you know his movies. Ivan Reitman is responsible for directing and or producing some of the most well-known comedies ever made. Movies like Animal House, Beethoven, Meatballs, Stripes, Ghostbusters, Dave, Twins, and a whole lot more. Alright, let me start this review by saying that this is one of my favorite new shows on Netflix. It's so good I watched it twice. The writing is sharp, smart, funny, and very relatable, even if you're not a working mom. The acting is fantastic and there isn't one weak character in the entire show. The series realistically explores what it's like to be a mom and a wife and an employee and to do it all without letting anything fall apart. The show makes you realize how hard it is for women who love their families but also love their careers. It's a constant balancing act that no one gets 100% right, and with so many balls to juggle, something is bound to hit the floor and break. In this first season, we meet the four moms in a mommy and me type support group where new moms can sit together, share their experiences, ask questions, and vent their frustrations. This mommy support group is kind of a launching point for each character's story. Catherine Reitman plays the lead mom, Kate Foster. After taking 9 months off from her successful career at a PR agency to raise her son, Kate is headed back to work. And although her boss and co-workers are happy to have her back, there are some changes that happened while she was away that add to her list of stressful situations she'll need to deal with. Kate's husband on the show, actor Philip Sternberg, is actually Catherine Reitman's real-life husband. This is just another brilliant casting move on the series because when Catherine and Philip are on screen, it feels that much more real. It's just one more great example of how this show captures the complexities and heartfelt emotions of real people in real life. Next mom up is Ann Carlson. She's a part-time therapist who not only has to deal with a new baby, but she's also trying to bond with her 9-year-old daughter, Alice, who seems more than a little disconnected and disinterested. Ann is a no-nonsense lady with a tough exterior and a no-BS attitude towards pretty much everything. She plays hard to get close to, but she's the kind of friend you'd want on your side when things get tough. Her struggling relationship with her daughter is complex and heartfelt, but it's also one of those really fascinating subjects that Workin Moms explores so perfectly. Frankie and her wife Giselle are struggling in a lot of ways, not only because they're trying to raise a baby together, but because Frankie is dealing with postpartum depression. Her depression creates a divide in her relationship, and her wife's constant and realistic fear that Frankie could go off the deep end at any moment makes for a really compelling and heartfelt story. Jenny is the adorable and sexy new mom who was hoping to stay home and raise her new baby, but instead had reluctantly agreed to go back to work so her husband can stay home with the baby and write his screenplay. Besides our four main characters, the show introduces a series of supporting characters that are just as interesting as anyone else on the show. Everyone on screen has an interesting point of view, and there's not one throwaway role in the whole series. Workin Moms is a show that gets an A+ for combining great writing with perfect casting. So put Workin Moms at the top of your viewing list and binge away. It's well worth it. Thanks for watching iReview, and don't forget to subscribe so we can keep you posted when new reviews are up.